Eyes are closed. Shanti, Meditation 1. Or you can say 1.1. We have 7 different variations of Shanti meditation, level 1. And we will pick up only 2 variations. First is eyes-ear position of the body. Let me go through in a very simple, I told you, simple the practice, the higher it is. So first is the position of the body. Who becomes aware? The mind. Who experiences? The mind. So look at the entire body and experience. What do you experience? That there is no discomfort. And look at, if I say the position of the breath, the breath is moving in and out. You see how contradictory it is. The body has to be still, the breath cannot. What about the mind? The mind cannot be put to the rest. Only the contents of the mind can be removed. And when it is removed, there is no mind. Second step. Experience again, the body first, then the breath, then the mind, and beyond. The moment we say beyond, we may experience some kind of a space, a reflection. Now being comfortable, carefree and casual. Being comfortable. Let us follow the same approach that we had been doing. Look at the neck joint sensation, experiences sensation, comfort, and also an experience of steadiness in the body. You see that you are learning from your experiences. You are learning from your experiences. We have already discovered that experience changes the brain to attitude, to personality, and seeker expresses, thinks, speaks, and works in personal, professional, and social lives. Shoulder joints, experience, sensation, being comfortable, and steadiness. Now the mind is fully aware. The mind, it has been enjoying that state. So sometime, because of the past impression, the mind misses that opportunity. By regular practice, that happens. The hip joint, the mind goes there, becomes aware, sensation, comfortable, and steadiness. Knee joints, sensation, being comfortable, and steadiness, the entire body. Entire body. There the mind poses a challenge. Mind poses a big challenge to us. The whole body. Feel the sensation, being comfortable, and steadiness. Now being carefree. Being carefree. You have already heard about the 9 appeasement. Why there is this sound of the vehicle coming, striking my ears? It is disturbing my practice of meditation. Oh, so vehicles are making a noise intentionally to disturb you. No. Then why are you getting disturbed? I'm just putting only one aspect of the life, temperature, sensation of touch. So these sensation turns into a thought, relates to the past impression and causing the problem. Unnecessarily. So being carefree, let these thoughts and the feeling and the sensation and come into my mind, leave my mind, stay there, do not stay there. Not at all concerned. I'm aware, you are aware, but not at all concerned is being carefree. That leaves us at a casual, natural state. What is natural state? The body has, through the sense organ, has to receive the sensations. That is the way we live. The mind has to bring in the thoughts. I'm a human being. I know what to accept and what to reject. That makes you natural. Now the Shanti meditation, step 1 starts. It is surrounding awareness. What is surrounding awareness? It is awareness of the surrounding. So the awareness of the room, good. 4 walls of the room, just become aware. That is how the mind stores the impressions, unconsciously without knowing. 4 walls of the room where we are both present and entering into a Shanti meditation. The ceiling, the floor, become aware of the floor, and we'll go deeper, deeper, deeper in 2 weeks more of the Shanti meditation. So you are simply casual. Now you are conscious, starting from the room, 4 walls. Just become aware. The mind, habitual mind will reject. But then you return again, the ceiling, the floor, and then comes the mat on which your body is present, and then the body. And that awareness of the body. So we are educating the mind to move from the world outside to the body. We'll understand what happens later, so let us experience that state. And that you can do in your daily life also. The honey is there in front of you, aware of the room, walls, floor, ceiling, and then the honey, and then awareness of the body. You educate the mind. how to start moving within. Surrounding awareness. It is such an easy journey, and it is a liberating journey. It is a liberating journey. So, what is your experience? Look at the experience. The sensation deepens. Means what? If the mind is moving within, the sensation, the body deepens, and that sensation is free from 5 sense organs. And from the 5 sense organ to deep within. From 5 sense organs to deep within is again a very simple. Look at the head and the neck. Be there. And experience sensation and the stillness. It is the sensation and the stillness we experience at the skin of the head and the neck. What will happen? You are educating, the mind is experiencing the sensation and the stillness at the skin of the head and the neck, and the mind may be reacting through the past impression inside. That is possible. So what is that? What happens? You recognize. And the moment you recognize it is past impression, it will drop by itself. You need not to worry about it. That is why we are doing this step. Because the mind only reacts through the past impression, through the sense perception. If there is no one, if there is a way to react, after all there is someone, the mind processes this very fast. Oh, you told me that I'm crazy, and it processes the impression so fast. Look at the right arm, be there, feel the sensation and the stillness. So you see, the mind is holding on to the sensation and stillness, and if the mind is not bringing the past impression, the mind naturally moves to calmness. We are changing the mind. Move the mind on the left arm. Now the mind is interested in paying attention. It moves on every cell of the left arm. It triggers positive sensation. And And that sensation we are understanding as what? Chest and the belly. What the mind has to project to the chest and the belly. The moment of projection, if projection takes over, you have left the practice. Even if you are listening. See that. We are going very subtle in this understanding. Right leg. So the mind continues to move on the right leg. Again and again. And that leads to experience of sensation and the stillness, deepening of the sensation. So mind is moving and suddenly some thought comes. Let it come, but it is not disturbing the practice. Left leg, sensation, and stillness, the entire body. So this step is also done. Now we experience and we say what it means by living within, or the mind facing to the self. So what we do, we discover the space and the sensation inside the body. The mind tricks us, we trick the mind. If I say so. So trick in a very positive sense. What we do in this step, you look at the same. You look at the head and the neck outside, and then you look at the head and the neck inside. When you move the mind outside the head and the neck, what is your experience, sensation? And the stillness. And when you move inside, your experience, maybe I see the blankness, good. No worries, emptiness, no worries, the space. Or some people say nothingness, good. Don't push the mind to get away with that state of the nothingness. That is the first. And that also comes with the sensation inside. The more you live into this state, the better it is. You have understood it? Let us be into the practice. Look at the right arm outside. And then we will understand what principle applies here. And then we will go deeper. It happens, it can happen. You can do this practice even with eyes open, talking to Eric, talking to someone. You are in an active life. You can do this. You can enter. You can practice in active life. At present, we are doing in a passive. So we build the strong foundation by doing the regular practice to reach to look at the left arm. My intellect clearly knows. Let me look at the left arm outside. Good. Sensation inside. No space, blankness, emptiness. Whatever it is, whatever the mind says, you agree to it. Good. So, chest and the belly outside. It appears as if I'm repeating the previous step now. Chest and the belly outside. The mind has an intent. Sensation and stillness I have experienced in the previous step, but now let me look inside the chest and the belly. Wow, I find the common point. Maybe a space or blankness or emptiness. Some people say nothingness. Good enough. No worries. Right leg. What is your goal when you knock the door? To move inside. So what is knocking the door here? Looking at the right leg, experiencing the sensation in the stillness outside, and then you look within. Be there. Just be there. Nothing as simple as Shanti meditation is that I designed almost 30 years back, and I'm constantly evolving these practices. It is complete in 5 levels. Left leg, outside, in this step, left leg outside, I'm aware, I experience the sensation in the stillness, and then casually I look inside. You're knocking the door and you're looking inside. Not at all concerned whether the door will open or not. And that becomes a natural state of the mind. Looking inside, being there, and the entire body, entire door, see that? Entire room, entire body, outside, and outside you experience, inside, outside, inside, outside and inside. outside and inside. In the next step, we will repeat the experience outside, inside, and then again outside, and then again inside, outside. Body. No doubt we have an experience of sensation in the stillness at present, but also we are aware of the division, the duality, the world of people, place, objects, event in the time. And now inside the body, whether you look inside the head and the neck, the same common point, or the right or the left arm, or the leg, common point. Common point is emptiness, blankness, and sensation inside. Common point. So deep inside, the mind is active. Deep inside, the mind is active. That is a new experience. Deep inside, the mind is active. The mind habitually active when it works through the sense organs, through the body. But we have kept the body out of that nothingness gives me an experience of living within. And living within with a conscious experience makes me a seeker. How come? Seeker within interacts with the world outside. That witness is extremely powerful. Who is a witness in a court? Neither this nor that. Neither this nor that, just as it is. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand, your awareness on the left hand. Lift your Bodha palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes and sigh. Know your experiences, bring the hands down and sit.